You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
I'm drinking from my saucer, cause my cup has overflowed. And if I should go on living, should the way get steep and rough, I thank you, Lord, I thank you, Lord. May I ask for no other blessing, Jesus. Glory. Cause I'm already blessed enough. May I never be too busy. I won't be too busy to help a brother. There is love. I'm drinking from my saucer, like drinking, cause my cup has overflowed. Yes, I keep drinking from my saucer, Lord. I'm drinking from my saucer, Lord, cause my cup has overflowed. My cup has overflowed.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother. Cover my sister. Them who under pressure. Cover the preacher. Every church worker. The young believer. throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me, man. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me out. That the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh, Lord. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of the right hand. Jesus, cover, cover, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover, cover, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover, 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 cover me, cover me, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to
Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walshid, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, as soon as you join us, do your WZYE civic duty, share the live, share the live. 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. And this is how we start the thing. And folks, let me bring in Tommy just in case we have any internet difficulties, okay? So Tommy, I'm just bringing you in case we have any difficulties. But hold on, okay? This is how we start the thing.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
So there you have it, folks. There you have it. We originate, we don't imitate. We bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And take a listen.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest. It's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged. Hey, tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Petrochem workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is here. Security. PNM dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say PNM dead. Even the 1% say the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. PNM dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP. No more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy. Two, health sector immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Four, every pipe must have water. Five, roads smooth as. Six, provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say PNM dead. Social media say the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say PNM dead. Tell them Arnold say PNM dead. Police, army and prison say the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hood ready. Read the red eulogy. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamala say PNM dead. Some of the members say the party dead, dead, dead. When the carrot come leaders hear what's up. Seems like not one of them was in shock. Put them in one big box. PNM dead. Tell them Munilal say PNM dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make. Investors not coming for the work. No more ice cream and cake. PNM dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still lawlessness. One, UNC on a mission. Two, to correct the school system. Three, end poverty and clean up TNT. Four, speed up the housing process. Five, lower taxes. Six, revamp we energy. Bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say PNM dead. Petrochem workers say the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is here. Security. PNM dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say PNM dead. Even the 1% say the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say PNM dead. Social media say the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say PNM dead. Tell them Arnold say PNM dead. Police, army and prison say the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hood ready. Read the red eulogy. and them dead, dead, dead.
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington U on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. It's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, as soon as you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509.
And COP will be joining us shortly. Tommy, how was your day today?
Quite good. I had an appointment with the medic that turned out pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
So I'm grateful, I'm thankful, and all things I'm giving God thanks.
Correct is right. Yeah, today was actually another fantastic day. Of course, you had to get the running in. And I can't complain, man. Semester is actually finished now, Tommy.
Thank God for another one.
Yeah, I had some problems this semester, Tommy. Problems, I'll put it that way. Problems.
But nothing's too big that you can handle. Especially the person you're working with the Most High, so you are covered.
Correct is right. Any problems, I could actually deal with those problems because it's some problems that you don't really want to have, but you can have those problems, and you just wonder sometimes about even though Tommy, we always talk about consequences for your action, right?
True.
And we talk about utilitarian approach. Utilitarian approach tells you that there are consequences to your action. There are positive consequences and there are negative consequences. And even though people know there are consequences to your actions, and they could result, sometimes we still take a chance, all take a chance and see what happens. And it wasn't sad, but and kind of not unexpected, because you expect sometimes when you give students a window to do something, they will try and push the button as far as they could. And so what it is, Tommy, what it is that, in a nutshell, right, I give my test online, right? Mm-hmm. And there is a system that monitors everything that you are doing. It monitors if you go to another website. It monitors if you have a cell phone around. It monitors if you have another computer. And it flags you. And then when it flags you, it shows you the actual violation.
Right.
So I had 4 serious violations this semester that I had to deal with. And
students being dishonest.
Well, yeah, we put it that way. I was trying to be diplomatic, Tony. Yeah, they were being dishonest. And
they'll have to pay the consequences.
Yeah, and the system flagged them. And even though the system flagged them, they still want to fight me and telling me that I am being unfair. Right? So I want to ask the people in the chat, right? I want you all to let me know if I'm being unfair, right? But you know what? Let me go to the chat first, because if I give out that, then it's gonna kind of run by us, right? Let me go to the chat. Tell me, who did you have first?
Monica Ramkisoon.
Correct is right. Monica, who was in first on Tuesday? Remember?
Valsan, was it?
Okay, all right. So Monica Ramkissoon was first and second. Erasmus McFarlane was, well, third. Good morning, Uncle Thomas. Okay, and blessings to all. 8:49, yeah. Monica was in at 8:09 a.m. 8:03.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you think it's easy? Then Uranus was next again. Hopefully, all villagers will have a productive and safe. Yeah. When we them dog and them acting up so well. All right. There we go. Blessed Uncle. Mr. Intellectual say blessed afternoon pro Uncle TCOP and all villagers. Hope you all having a tremendously blessed and productive day filled with all of God's choices blessings. Mr. Intellectual say come PNM is not saying anything about Venezuela consistent attacks on Trinidad and Tobago and Guyana, claiming that we belong to Venezuela. Does the PNM accept that we belong to Venezuela? Yeah, the PNM go accept that. You see how much Venezuelans PNM bring to Trinidad? Look how much Venezuelans. Who bring them to Trinidad? PNM. Yeah. So they will accept that. I wouldn't be surprised. Mr. Intellectual say first they threaten to invade our territory for criminals, and on a weekly basis have been issuing threatening us on all character, and the PNM is supporting those threats. That's why folks, that's why we have to make sure for the next 3 decades, the PNM don't get close to the halls of government. Well, let me not say the halls of government. Don't get close to ruling the people of Trinidad and Tobago anymore. And Tommy, you know what? The PNM have done a hatchet job on black people in Trinidad and Tobago. A hatchet job. Tommy, I talking with that person, and the person saying to me, Tommy, you know, boy, I don't like them Indian to rule we, you know. I don't like. I say so listen now. You rather suffer under a black prime minister than to prosper under the Indians, boy? Eh? I say, what kind of donkey logic is that? That is such donkey logic, boy. That's what I'm saying to me. The PNM have done a hatchet job on black people. That's what I'm saying. The PNM have done a hatchet job on black people. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have done that. You know? They have done such a job on black people in that. And I said this year before, you know, that PNM, the black PNM people, rather suffer under the PNM than to prosper under Kamala Prasad Visesa. And I make no excuses for saying that. We say we speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and that is the truth. And listening to that person today talk that kind of rhetorics. I'm sorry I couldn't give him a tutu, a red tutu. For him to point. I'm sorry I didn't have it. But anyway, let me continue. Mr. Intellectual say, Pro, you didn't say you were launching the Tobago to Wall Street Foundation. Big interview, not a word. You know, yeah, you know, sometimes no, sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I just I just like to, Tommy. Tommy. I have to be honest with all you. You see that Laventil to Wall Street Scholarship Foundation, boy, have really left a scar on me, really and truly. It has left a significant scar on me. Yeah? It has left a scar on me. And I really have to dig deep down within my reserves in order for me to, revive it in Trinidad and Tobago. I really and truly have to, and I'm being very honest. I'm being honest. Yeah, Caribbean Soul, I go deal with what you just sent me just now. I go deal with that. Because I want to deal with them Tobago party wanting the radar out. Right? They want the radar out. But for all who didn't know, there was a big bust in the Caroni Swamp, $171 million, and it's because of the radar. You see all of them in Tobago, all of them, we should take them and put them in the Caroni Swamp. Dr. Fat, Kelvin Morris, and all the rest of them, rest of pretenders, put them in the Caroni Swamp. $171 million bust, because of the radar. Because of the radar in Tobago. And them talking about we don't want a radar here in Tobago. Look, if all go out and vote for them, waste of time, people. Yeah, waste of precious time and space. Thank you very much, Mr. Intellectual. Good evening to you, Miss Santa Cruz. Good evening to you. Yeah, waste of time.
That clearly says that they've been used to flying under that radar, the existing radar before the new one.
Correct. Sorry, $171 million busting because of the radar. But these people in Tobago, they don't want the radar. They don't want the radar. Why? Why they don't want it? Why they don't want it?
Maybe they have something to lose.
No, listen. The problem is that they are non-factors, so they have to find something to put them in the limelight. And if we say we don't want a radar, all the Fort Estate and the fake news media go run to interview them, and that is exactly what happened. When is the last time you hear Denise Sawyer-Fat and the rest of them fellas and them on any interview? Well, of course, Kelvin Morris, he's the minority leader, so yeah. Yeah? The IDA and the rest of them. A bunch of non-starters. And boy, just as they say, we don't want to radar in Tobago, a big $171 million bust.
Which that same radar helped to facilitate.
Correct is right. Correct is right. They should be ashamed of themselves. That's why we should take them, put them on a boat, right? The MV Tobago that still run, MV Tobago. that is let me put them on the MV Tobago and ship them down and drop them off in the Caroni Swamp. Yeah. That's what we need to do with them. They serve no purpose. None. Zero. No duck. Or you know what, Tommy? Send them to New Zealand so they could help the West Indies. West Indies playing in New Zealand, right?
You think they'll help or hurt?
Now I feel with that kind of dotish politics them doing, they might be able to help West Indies instead of scoring 200 runs. Like I think the West Indies scored like 209 or 206 or something, right? You might help them to reach like 250. So they won't be behind by so much runs. They will help them. Or you know even better, Tommy, drop them off on the beat by that place they have over there.
Like swim call?
Yeah, chop him up by swim call. Yeah, chop him up by swim call. Yeah. Swim call could them could really help swim call. Because you see what they have in there, Tommy? What they have inside of there? That's exactly what they're talking. A pack of kobo. A pack of kobo. That's what they're talking.
Kobo logic.
Yeah, kobo logic. Koboology. Yeah, koboology. Yeah, koboology. Yeah. Volsang, welcome. Koboology. Yeah. That's what they're talking. Volsang say good evening, Walls, Uncle Tommy and COP. Bless. Quinton Williams, welcome. Professor Washing, Uncle Tommy and the village. Blessing include COP. Blessings galore. Coldest day so far this year in Toronto. Yeah, well, how cold it is, brother? How cold? Bennett Thomas, welcome. How cold it is in Toronto, eh?
It's cool in Jersey too.
Correct is right. I'm going to bring in COP. COP, welcome.
Good night to you, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. Good night.
Good evening. Good evening.
Forgive me for that unmannerly behavior, unprofessional behavior.
No. All of us have other responsibilities too as well. And whenever any one of us cannot come at a certain time, the others can hold the fort.
We pick up the slack.
Yeah, it's a team.
I agree. But if you notice why I say if you notice why I say responsibility, you know when you're dealing with the public, times matter.
Correct is right. But
that's what I'm apologizing for.
Yeah, but it is the acronym for team means together everyone achieves more.
I agree.
Together, right? So
I agree.
When there's a togetherness, all of us can achieve more. You understand?
I agree.
So that's what we hear.
Where you mean the unity is strength.
Correct is right.
And strength is the power. If you don't have that power, you can't unite together. But it's nice to say that we have that power at WZYE 95.9 FM.
Full 100. Azina Smith, blessings to Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, COP, and listeners. Blessings to you, Azina. Judy Ali, welcome. Evening to Wall Street, Tommy, COP. Welcome. Anthony Ford with the D. That's not Anthony Ford with the E. Good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, COP, and all in the village. Good night to you, Anthony Ford with the D. Full song say like somebody bust up Battles Cape. Where Battles? Hey, you know who I'm see a long time, Olio? I follow by the name of Run DMC. When I see Run DMC, tell him come back, eh? Tell him come back home. Come back home for the carnival. I come back. Yeah. Tell Run DMC come back home. Come back. Run. Yeah. Come back home.
And Defender.
Yeah, Defender too. Defender where is, boy?
And Defender.
Defender not all these days, you know.
You say that nothing to defend, so they are the support.
You gotta change him from defender to supporter. You gotta change him. You're not defender no more, you're supporter now.
But I agree with you 100%. When they say the PNM mustn't be able to go in office again for the next 3 decades. And I say it shouldn't even have 3 decades. There should never be a PNM party in this country again. Any PNM party with a red color should never exist in this country again.
Correct is right.
Penny.
Right. Yeah. No more penny. Yeah, Prime, good night. Good night, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, COP, and the chat. Good night to you. John Boudram, welcome. Good night, Azina Smith. Thanks for sharing. Blessings. Hey, Azina, you get called, you. You got called, boy. John Boudram called you, boy. Yeah. Good night to you as well, John Boudram. Rajendra, welcome. Pleasant good evening, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and COP. And folks, let me say this, eh? The reason why we go through the people in the chat, we may not do it 100% of the time, but at least 90% of the time, is to show you guys that we appreciate you all here on WZYE. Tommy and COP, I want to ask all your question. I want to ask people in chat this question. How many other radio programs just go through a chat and welcome the listeners to those programs? I don't know, so I'm asking the question. COP, you will know how many others. And I'm not saying there are not others, because of course they may have seen what we are doing, and have decided, well, our COP and Uncle Tommy and what's Professor Washi doing over there is splendid for us. So we could follow that too. Yeah.
Felix is do it.
Good.
Felix
good.
is do it. Many other talk show program that I grew up being part of, them never just say Franco Ben, we are going through that chat. They just say Franco Ben. Yeah, but WZYE have love and unity, appreciation, consideration. WZYE have that.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We appreciate the people that we have. So Gordon, Kangachana, Dryden Joseph. Good evening.
The only thing, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy, and you listeners out there, I don't like it, is that sometimes I see 500 viewers on YouTube and I'm not getting 500 voice note. And when I watch the like, I see in 45 like. Why are they not pressing the like button? Why 500 people viewing and not pressing the like button? Press it for me, please now. Just do it so. Just do it so. For love and appreciation. And that's my Merry Christmas Day.
Yeah, what to ask you something. I see Mukela Pande doing that same thing you doing there. I hope you ain't get that from Mukela,
But I don't want nothing from Mukela.
But
I'm married 33 years now. I don't want nothing.
You're worrying me now. I see Mukela doing that COP. You're worrying me, boy.
Doing that?
No, the thing you have to do so. I see she doing that.
That's a hard, boy. I learned that on YouTube, boy. That's a hard, boy.
How Mukela doing that? She get it from you then?
Nah, well, she don't know the definition of it. She mistaken the definition of it.
Yeah, and we have another editorial, Mukela. Mukela, why you don't want to sit down in a corner? Mukela, you have won 0 seats in Trinidad and Tobago. 0, 0. Listen, Mukela is the next one, could go play for the West Indies. I think we should draft Mukela on the West Indies team.
And the male team?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And the male team?
Yeah, the male team. Put she on the male team.
She wouldn't make the female team at all.
No, she ain't gonna make the female team. Put she on the male team. And we put she to open.
Yeah.
She opening the innings.
Yeah, open bats.
I have never seen a young lady who have 0 seats in politics and the fourth estate giving her publicity like crazy.
Just to make the Honorable Prime Minister look like she doing nothing.
Correct. And Mukela have won 0 seats in the election. No, let me be honest. You the fourth estate, and you giving Mukela Pande so much publicity, but editorials and opinions, and you quoting Mukela Pande, right? Listen, I could deal with them quoting Penelope Week-Beckles. She's the opposition leader, and she's the political leader of the PNM. All right, coaching. But Mukela Pande? Anyway.
She doing her political history. She was never even a senator. She never even, the only time she end up in parliament is to sit down on the what bench is called it? What the visitors go? The visitors bench?
Yeah.
It have a name that is called it.
No.
Yeah, it have a visitors bench. You could go and sit down. That's the only place she reached in parliament. She was never even a councillor. She never even worked in the corporation. To say, well, look, she have a 3% experience in governance and thing. But the destiny is to condemn the UNC.
Well, no,
because
not just condemn UNC, condemn the Prime Minister Kamala Prasad.
yeah, because she take over the UNC. That's sad.
Yes.
That's sad.
And
when an internal election, why she don't put up herself in the internal election? To say, well, all right, I looking for leadership.
She already know the outcome. She already know the outcome.
That's why she formed her own party, she Bacchanal party.
Yeah. You know, we have to call them. Yeah. Watch now. Them is not the patriotic front no more, you know. Them is the patriotic back from now on. Patriotic back.
Yeah.
Them not in no front. She the patriotic back. You know, them party. Not the patriotic front, the patriotic back. And COP and Tommy, I am starting to believe that it is coming out clear that Mukila Pandey is a PNM propagandist.
I agree.
The more I read the things Mukila Pandey is writing and what the Fourth Estate writing and what Mukila Pandey says, she's a PNM propagandist. Yes.
And all the writing is condemnation and criticism, and them feel they're going somewhere with that.
Correct is right. That's all you know. Nothing else. Monica
so much development and so much opportunity. You know them not speaking about that.
No, them ain't want to talk about that.
Them not speaking about them. They're hiding that from the future of this country. But they will pay 1 gen penalty for that.
And I see our next editorial in the Guardian today. I haven't had a chance to do a rebuttal in the Guardian, but I will get to that. Let me finish in the chat here. I will get to that. There's so much to get to, So much to get to. Monica Rampi soon say, cover we while we fix it. Jesus alone who sits on the throne. Jesus cover Kamala. You know social media and the opposition want her dead. Yeah, they ain't gonna succeed. Basdio, Big Harry. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to you, Basdio. Basdio, a real name there, boy.
That Basdio will be Harry. Will that be Harry or something?
You go tell me. You go tell me. Chandra Ragbear, welcome. Good night to you, Chandra. Anthony Ford with that E. Blessed night, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and COP. Blessed night to you. George Ramdeen. Good night to Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and Mr. COP. Blessings, brothers. Blessings to you as well.
Good night to you, brother.
Yep. Mr. Intellectual say, Pro, you're making waves. Good waves, boy. Wave. I wonder if it's wave on me here, boy. Farmer King, welcome. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to you. Mr. Intellectual say, Pro, they come to strengthen your resolve and faith. No joke, you know. You think it easy? Yeah, the war minister in Venezuela said TNT and Ghana belong to them. Them fellas better put on wherever they're drinking. Yeah. Ken John, welcome. Blessed be unto the Most High. Elelion, creator of everything, his son Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit. Ra, Kadosh, Shalom. I try my best, Yeah. Capitan, welcome. Give them a bite. A bite of what, Capitan? Nick, welcome. CPEP have been reorganized, Mr. Wall Street. Yeah? And tell us what it is. Monica Ramki soon says, let's put God first in everything and give thanks. All things work together for the good, even something them that are called by his name. Or even the thing that are called by his name. Okay, I get it. Uranus McFarlane says, thank God for waking us up this morning and taking us through this day, not by might, nor by power, but by his spirit. Full 100. Uranus, full 100. Patricia Hutchinson, welcome. Blessed evening, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, Mr. CAP, and you're all in the village. Blessings to everyone. Same to you, Patricia. The old song says, let them haul. They're misrepresenting themselves and they will be held responsible for the action. Rules are rules. Okay? And if Ken John. George Ramdeen says the radar working. There was a big drug bust today. The commissioner of police said the radar play a major part. Thank you, Miss KPB SC Honorable PM for your foresight. Yeah. You see them three PNM parties, three PNM parties. Yeah, them is three PNM parties. Them is not IDA and whatever else, you know. I three PNM parties. Caribbean so welcome. Good night, WZYE TV. And didn't get notification. Yeah, boy. A busy boy. Sorry about that. Nick said Gordon Dryden going and sign up for a CPAP walk now that it's back. I wouldn't doubt it, Nick, that's true. That's true. Yeah. People go to vote for local, but this local is very important. Yeah, we go address that. Ken John says, good night, Mr. Ansam, Uncle Tommy, and Mr. CLP. Shalom, be safe and blessed. Same to you, Ken John. Anthony Ford said, Professor, where CARICOM voice with Venezuela claiming that Guyana and Trinidad is part of Venezuela? How come CARICOM silent on the remark that Venezuela made? Where's Mia voice on this? All you, them set up. No, them is not CARICOM, you know. Them is CARIGO. Them is, no, seriously. That's an excellent question, COP and Tommy. How come?
Wall Street. It's the fourth estate pushing Bacchanal and Kankatang with Venezuela and making it look like if we throw in words for Venezuela to attack us and threaten us.
But COP, think about
for political
this,
ambition.
Yeah, but COP, think about this. Think about this, right? Why would you push that sort of red trick? Because you living in Trinidad. If they attack Trinidad and Tobago.
It's 3 weeks now. Every night and news. It's Trinidad and Venezuela, Trinidad and Venezuela, Trinidad and Venezuela. For 20-25 minutes straight. That the news.
And if Venezuela attack Trinidad, the opposition do have to deal with that either. Them do have to deal with that.
The media will have to deal with that too. Is the media going to have to deal with that too? The fourth estate going to deal with that too. Them buildings and them could destroy and thing too.
So I don't understand these people, man. No, I don't.
And them pushing the agenda, you know. Willfully misleading the future of this country, you know. And keeping a blind eye on all the good, you know. The media could tell the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago how great that radar is. And the benefits of that radar. But then when go that part, they will go the destructive part.
No. You know what they go do, COP? They go do like the PNM. Well, the Prime Minister have questions to answer about the radar. Tell us about the radar system. Tell us how you negotiated with the US government. Tell us everything, right? That is confidential. They want to know. Yeah? And go ahead.
One of the best things for a human being is to have agenda in everything they're doing. But destructive agenda is what bad. And the fourth estate come with destructive agenda. Because you will have agenda to do good. But to have agenda to do bad, that will hurt the future of this country. Professor Wall Street. And Uncle Tommy?
Yeah. They at work. They deployed.
They are deployed. I like that, Tommy. You know, Capitan said, Wall Street, why don't you try the Carinator Wall Street Scholarship Foundation? Capitan said we won the barrel of shoes. So COP, if you don't know, right? I was on Tobago update this morning, and I launched the Tobago to Wall Street Scholarship Foundation, right? It's the first time I actually was talking about it. And I have about 35 to 40 pair of running shoes in my garage. It's gently used running shoes and new running shoes. And the first part of it, I think it's already started there because there's a young lady by the name of Natalia. Oh, look, I forget Natalia's last name. I remember her name, Natalia Eastman. She recently received a full scholarship, a full track and field scholarship to Morgan State University with my assistance. And I'm going to my partner, a little plug in Trinidad, Michael Cochran as well. You know, he introduced me to the family. And
she
we were
affiliated with Eastman Construction?
she in Tobago, she not in Trinidad.
But she not affiliated with Eastman Construction, the CPAP contractor.
See, if you don't know what to talk about that. I don't know.
The name song familiar.
We talking scholarship. COP bring CPAP into that.
No, Eastman. And you say she name is Eastman?
I know, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know you're talking about your partner.
So I want to know if she related to them.
You know what, I gotta ask your mother if she related to that PNM contractor in Trinidad. I gotta ask your mother. Capitan, you ain't getting them barrel shoes, eh? Oh, let me tell you something else. And I had to make a call on this. And I didn't say this either. So I send down toys for Chumaka Clavantel. The toys reach today. So I got a call today and they want me to get a receipt to see how much the toy costs. Right? COP and Tommy, I have to be honest with you, that makes absolutely no sense. Here's why that makes no sense. In today's thing, Tommy, I'm getting some feedback. In today's thing, I could go and create an invoice for $45.
Yeah.
Huh?
That way the way you do now. Well, probably that way the way you do.
I could go and create an invoice for $45 and fax it to the person, not fax it. Send it to the person and say, there's the receipt. And give them a number, right? And the number could ring on my phone. I mean, it's making sense. If, to me, you have to, when, for me, you're getting feedback. For me.
Okay. Let's see.
That's better. Yeah. We still getting feedback. Yeah. So COP, what they should do is to find out about, is this really for a charity in Trinidad and Tobago? Is this really for the kids of Chumaka Clavantel? Right? Somehow they could liaise and find out if that is for real. Because they say the toys in them look like the expensive toys. And anyway, I don't know what to say. Maybe. So folks, you all can help me with that, right? So I send toys for the kids of Chumaka Clavantel. And normally let's give a Christmas party. This year I decide, you know what? Let me send down toys. Right?
But who are receipt?
Huh?
Which party are the get a receipt? Who would a receipt?
Custom wants a receipt.
Well,
so I don't know. We never had this before. This is the first time. So I just want people to help me because I don't understand.
Probably is the first black man selling down a set of big shot toys for the children and them. They want to know what them children them in Chumaka doing with these kind of toys and them.
Oh God.
Nobody never send down them toys for them.
So if you were trying to tell me them toys shouldn't be for them kids in Chumaka, are you trying to tell me?
No, I not say that is how them will think. Because nobody never send down toys for them. You feel Penny ever gone away and send down toys for children? You feel Rowley ever do that? Tell me a black man in Trinidad and Tobago that appreciate the community and spend their own money that they work for, and the toys passing waters, the high seas, and coming to Trinidad for Chumakat residents. Tell me a black leader in Trinidad who ever do that, Professor Walshie and Uncle Tommy, or any one of them listeners them outside there. Tell me who do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
For the past 28 years, 29 years, I've been part of radio, and the only person I hear do that is you. And you are doing that now. It's not now you giving people shoes.
Yeah, correct. You know, and you know what? I was so taken aback at that. You know, if you're sending these things, and I understand there's a possibility that people could be sending things and using these things as way to go and sell the toys. I understand that. I fully understand that. You understand? But I think, you know, maybe there has to be a way, because sending an invoice don't make no sense. And the thing about this now, I know how that works, no? That phone only thing, you know. And to me, it don't make any sense if you're asking for a receipt, right? And I can make up a receipt. And then again, what about if the toys were donated? What about that? You have any receipt? Ah, boy. Anthony Ford with a D says, Walls, what do you expect from PNM cult members? Capitan said, Walls, me have no problem with Tobago voting for the PNM and Tobago. You really don't believe that. Although mustn't let Capitan sidetrack all here. Jenny C. Paul, welcome. Good evening to you, Jenny. Hey, the top of the hour gone, you know, folks. Let's take that quick break.
Yeah, man.
It's individual. Uncle Tommy.
We talk nice.
The top of the hour gone. We'll be right back. Stick and stay. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
No more red, no more red, no more red, no more red, no left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see us win, we want the brights again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. And we are tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, me bye bye. Bye bye, bring bye bye.
No audio.
I only a penny here that we're not voting for you.
We are, we are back again on WZYE 95.9 FM. We are having some guests with us. I didn't tell you all, and I'm sorry that we didn't tell you all. But I see two of the guests in the background. I see Heaven Sent, and I see Kizzy Monsique. And Kizzy, can you turn on your camera, please? And we also supposed to have Nicki Minaj's mother, I think, joining us as well. Hopefully, and then I think we're supposed to also have Selwyn Melville joining us as well. Kizzy, your camera kind of dark, you know. You have a light there somewhere? Here we go. All right, here we go. All right. Yeah, we seen your splendid first face now. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Like that better, Kizzy. Heaven Sent. Heaven Sent, you're going. Anyway, so folks, we have some young ladies joining us. They are doing 1,000 hamper drive in Trinidad and Tobago. Let me bring in Kizzy. Kizzy, welcome.
Thank you. Pleasant good night to everyone on the platform and everyone that is viewing and listening at this time. Thank you.
Okay, good. And let me bring in
Good night to you, Kizzy.
Heaven Sent, welcome to you. Are you hearing me, Heaven Sent?
Let's stay on top here. Let me try to get it on top.
Okay, here we go. All right, let me remove she while she fixes the camera. Kizzy, is Mrs. Minaj going to join us? She said she was going to join us.
I thought that was her. Just saw there.
Hold on. Okay, here we go. Heaven Sent, are you hearing us? Heaven Sent, are you hearing us? I think her mic. I think her mic is not getting us. Good. So you have to turn around your camera. Yeah, there we go. All right, that's better. Heaven Sent, are you hearing us? All right, so folks, we are not. Kizzy, can you call Heaven Sent and tell her that we are not hearing her? Send her a text, if that's possible. So
okay, I'll have to talk to. Send it to Selwyn.
Selwyn, can you send Kizzy a message and tell her I'm not hearing her? Her mic seems to be off.
We are hearing Kizzy. We're not hearing Heaven Sent.
Trying to get this thing a little bit.
Yeah, we're hearing Kizzy. We're not hearing
Heaven.
Heaven.
Got it. I got it. Okay.
Okay, you're now hearing her.
Yeah, Kizzy, I think we Heaven Sent. Are you hearing us now? Hello? We see
Heaven
now.
Sent.
All right, Selwyn, tell Heaven Sent that we are not hearing her. Well, let's continue the conversation. All right.
Here now. Carol.
Hi.
Yes.
Hello.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, we can hear you. Welcome.
Is that Heaven Sent?
Yes, it's her now.
Okay, Heaven Sent, welcome. This is WZYE 95.9 FM, and we have two young ladies with us, Kizzy Monsique and Heaven Sent, and also Selwyn Melville. And they are doing this program in Trinidad and Tobago to raise 1,000 hampers for Christmas to donate to needy family. So Selwyn, we can start with you, and you can introduce the people and then have them, say a little bit about themselves, and then we can keep it going.
Kizzy, good evening. Carol, good evening.
Good evening.
Gentlemen in the studio, blessings with all the dressings.
Same to you.
We appreciate very much that you're participating and helping us in this drive.
Same to
So
you.
we are heavy with the Caribbean women and their support through Kizzy, that's her group. And she have joined up with the Soca Warriors trademark to work and do some worthwhile things for the people of Trinidad and Tobago and beyond. But basically, it's to raise 1,000 hampers to distribute to many of the needy families in Trinidad and Tobago. Now, what you will have is that there is a regular thing that Kizzy has done over the years, and we from the Soca Warriors group have done a lot of things for most of the many companies in Trinidad and Tobago and groups. So we've teamed up together at this particular time to say something more positive, much stronger, and to make sure these homes can get needy things that they aren't able to get really this Christmas coming. So that's why we are joined up together. So Kizzy from the Caribbean Women's Support Group has done a tremendous work setting up. She has a list of probably over 5,000 groups that or persons that are linked up with her to get gifts and needy items for families that are in need in Trinidad and Tobago. So she has been doing tremendous work. And I know sometimes I feel that she's a bugbear, but she doesn't feel in anywhere the way she behaves. There's no shame in the way she behaves. She wants to make sure that people are helped, and we are joined up with her to do that. Carol, on the other hand, was introduced to me. Carol and I have become very close and good with our conversations and things. She has been doing a lot to help people in the United States and here in Trinidad and Tobago. But her name has not been flourishing very much because more of her things are known in Trinidad, in the USA. And what she has been doing in Trinidad and Tobago has been a pretty quiet one. But she has stepped out from the back room and has come to the forefront to share with us whatever she can offer. And I know it's not just about what Christmas is going to give, but beyond that kind of thing, what she can and will do for her people in Trinidad and Tobago and in the United States as well. So that's a look at my people. My name known already by my people. Brother Anselm, you know my mission and how we have been working hard to help in many ways that we can. But more importantly is about Kizzy and Carol tonight and what they can share with us this evening and what they are doing for people and how we can foster better growth and development among our people in Trinidad and Tobago. Back to you, Anselm. That's the story there. They can share with us from here on.
Let me bring in Kizzy. Kizzy. Kizzy, how are you? Is she hearing me?
She lost the mic.
Yeah, unmute your mic. She had to unmute her mic. Unmute your mic.
Yes, I did unmute it. Yes, thank you.
Yeah. So, Kizzy, tell us a little bit. All right, tell us a little bit about what this thing is about. Selwyn gave us a little scenario about it, and tell us how you become involved in this and how you want to give back, to these 1,000 hampers to these kids in Trinidad and Tobago and needy family in Trinidad and Tobago. Go ahead, Kizzy. Kizzy is frozen.
Hello, am I back on?
Yes, you're back on.
You're on, Kizzy.
You're on. Go ahead.
Right, I was getting a call.
Yeah, put your phone on Do Not Disturb.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Yes. Swipe down and put it on Do Not Disturb. So you wouldn't be able to get disturbed if a phone call comes in.
Are you hearing me?
Loud and clear.
Yes, we are with you, Kizzy.
Loud and clear.
All right. Well, Caribbean, hold on. Caribbean Women Support Group is really a grassroots organization, We on the ground 24/0. Are you hearing me loud and clear?
Loud and clear.
Just continue, Kizzy. No problem. Just continue.
Yes, we are a grassroots organization. I'm made up with it's a lot of siren thing, but yes, we are helping a lot of families on the ground. And as Mr. Selwyn said, that we have no shame at all. Yeah, we have identified many families, names, numbers, ID card, addresses, because we're doing this long time. Over 26 years, we are doing this initiative for families across Trinidad and Tobago, and not just across Trinidad and Tobago, but also the wider Caribbean. But we this season here, we focusing on, back home. So families in this, in our nation, reach out to us. And We are partnering with the Soca Warrior, the brand, and Miss Carol Mirage to make this 1,000 drive, 1,000 hamper and toy drive a great success. And we are reaching out to everyone on the platform for your support. I'm not sure if you're hearing me loud and clear, but
yes, we are loud.
So Kizzy Selwyn,
yeah.
Kizzy Selwyn
So
and
we
Carol.
believe in you. We believe in unity. I think I may have to come back out and come back in because plenty people are calling me.
Okay, you can do that.
Okay.
Okay, let me remove you. And then we're gonna bring in Carol. Oh, we remove Selwyn? No. We remove Kizzy. All right. So folks, Selwyn and Carol and Kizzy. We have a person here we call the financial guru here on WZYE 95.9 FM. He just sent a $60 donation. That's $60 US. He just sent a donation for $60 US. So we're on our way. All right, we're on our way. Let me see.
Let's give out information as to how you donate.
Yeah. Hold on there, folks. This thing just started to give trouble. Okay. Heaven. Oh, that's why. Heaven sent camera went out. Okay. Okay, hold on. Heaven sent camera went out. She's trying to put it back in.
Meanwhile, Mr. Melville, if you can hear, give us information as to how you go about donating.
This camera went out too as well. Yeah, this camera, something is happening to this camera. Let me add back Kizzy.
Yes, I'm back on track.
Yes, Kizzy.
Kizzy,
Are you
I
hearing
was
me loud and
asking,
clear?
Kizzy, Uncle Tommy here.
Yes.
I was asking to give information as to how you donate to the effort.
How you donate to the effort?
Yeah.
Right. So for those who in Trinidad and Tobago, Caribbean Women Support Group has an account at any Republic Bank from the comfort of your home. I repeat, for those who lives in Trinidad and Tobago, Caribbean Women Support Group have an account number. You can donate from the comfort of your home. You can go to any Republic Bank. The account number is 150-811-306601. Caribbean Women Support Group. Don't forget to put the S's, Women's. Caribbean Women Support Group. And for those who...
Kizzy, if you can do us a favor, can you put that information in the chat, in our YouTube chat, so people are asking for the information in our YouTube chat. So when you get a chance, you can put it in the YouTube chat. Okay, go ahead.
Put it in the chat now?
Yeah, you can put it in the chat now. Put that information in the chat. So when your camera is off, and
Caribbean Women
Carol, your camera is off.
Group account number 150-811-306601 at any Republic Bank or from the comfort of your home.
All right. So let me, in the meantime, let me bring in Carol.
And for international bodies, Miss Carol Mirage will share the details for you all. Miss Carol?
Yeah, we have Miss Carol. Miss Carol, how are you?
I am fine. How are you today?
We are all excellent and splendiferous. So tell us a little bit about yourself. People, you have a very familiar last name. Tell us about yourself and what this 1,000 hamper drive is all about for the holidays.
Sure. Well, for the last 10 years, I answered my calling to help women and families who are socially displaced and who were affected by domestic violence.
Mhm.
I've been doing it in the backgrounds, and we take toys to shelters, toiletries. There's a program to just enhance and educate. We have certificate programs where people will get our ladies to become independent and stuff. I a month ago, I Calvin spoke to me regarding the hampers, which it was something that very it was easy for me to get involved because that's what I've been doing for the last 10 years in the state. So I am excited to collab or to support in any way possible. So I'll do my best for the next few weeks to get to bring this thing up to the goal.
So Carol, a lot of people will ask the question, who actually is Carol? Who actually is Heaven Sent? Tell us a little bit about, people want to know who is, because, you have Heaven Sent Day, and people think, oh, what? Carol is sent from heaven? You sent from heaven above to show you the way.
Yeah, you know some church songs.
Yeah, I know. I know if I'm lyrically inclined. But I have a little bit of lyrics,
Heaven Sent came about when I put together this fragrance. And when I took it to my pastor to smell, she said, "Oh my God, this is directly from heaven." I said, "No, I'm gonna call it Heaven Sent, not SENT."
Right.
So I call it. It's really now, if you see the box, is Dew Parody, which is still Heaven Sent. I just wanted to give it a more fancy name, But who am I? Well, I'm a mother of Nicki Minaj. I have 3 children. I basically like to be in the background. You will hardly see a whole lot of pictures of me showing off or doing anything. I'm in the background. I love to be behind the scenes doing the grassroots work. I will just go to the shelters and encourage people to tell them about my story. And if I made it and I'm standing, then they also, can, I also try to tell them that this is not the end, that this place that they are is not the final, their final destiny. Because I too, walked in their shoes. So basically that's what I do. My, is a calling for me to help others and empathize. That's how I do. When I came to this country, I was not aware of that what I witnessed in Trinidad was domestic violence. I just knew that people would be beating up their wives and people crying and running up and down the place, and people say mind your business, until I came here. And I just went to a shelter, and everything just came together for me. I knew that then and there that I wanted to help women and families. So that's, it says it's right there in my, it's not a big thing for me.
Yeah. So Carol, I like how you dodge and you weave and you do all kind of thing, Carol. You look down on the ground, you look at the side, you look the picture behind you. Carol, you do all kind.
But Slim, this lady didn't want to come on camera. You know why? Because she's like a rose freshly washed morning dew. She didn't want to show that to the rest of the world,
I didn't want to come on camera because my face ain't pretty like you guys.
Carol, this is not about pretty face. Carol, look at the side. She look at the picture and you back off her and all. I said,
So you tell me what I'm avoiding from saying, what I'm not saying. I said it.
people, so people in the chat saying, people in the chat, that's Nicki Minaj's mom. So people will ask the question, what it is to be Nicki Minaj's mom. That is $1 million question. I mean, you don't have to answer it if you don't want to answer it. But what we want to get into after that, we want to get into the book. I know you're launching our book. We want to get into that too, because this 1,000 hamper drive is significantly important, what you all are trying to accomplish here in Trinidad and Tobago. And with a name like yours behind it, but when people see Heaven Sent, they want to know about who is Heaven Sent, boy? You know what I mean? Let me tell you the honest truth. I'll be honest with you, right? You have to maximize your daughter's last name. That's all I would tell you. You have to maximize your daughter's last name.
No, well, I didn't even know I'm coming up there as Heaven Sent. I thought it was Carol Maraji popping up.
No, it come you type in Heaven Sent.
All right.
When you type in Heaven Sent. Yeah,
that was an email, right? Okay.
No, but so what it is that this program here that you all are trying to accomplish with these 1,000 hampers, if people know that Carol Mirage is attached to this program, it will go farther and happen quicker. And don't be afraid, but that's your last name, right?
Yes, it is.
You like your last name. Don't be afraid to use your last name, right? Because people are going to ask, oh, that's Nicki Minaj's mom. I am donating to that cause. I am donating.
I hope so, because sometimes I don't feel like that.
No, you see, you know why I don't feel like that? Well, I shouldn't be giving you. You didn't come here for me to talk this thing, right? But we're trying to raise 1,000 hampers.
And we're using every opportunity we could get.
Yeah.
And every angle.
Look in the chat. Jenny, listen to this, right? Jenny Seaport said, Wall Street tell her she's absolutely beautiful. Nutscake say, don't worry, Miss Carol, you look nice. You understand? People in the chat, like all it's selling all kind of, hey, all you cool it. All right.
They're being very kind. They're being very kind.
The Carol would have me here tonight. You may crash the whole thing, Everything might just go overload the circuit.
Wow.
All right. So listen to this, right? We know about that already. So don't be afraid to say, it's Carol Mirage attached to this thing, and we are trying to make the difference for these people who sorely need it in Trinidad and Tobago. And with people saying that your name is attached to it, they will say, you know what? We like that cause, all right? And not that we don't like Heaven Sent, but we feel that this is a great cause, and we know this is Nicki Minaj's mom, Kizzy Monsique, Selwyn Melville behind this cause, and we want to be part of this and donate. Look how a person always already donate $60. Look, Johnny C says, yes, she does have a beautiful smile.
So we just have to sit here and chat, and they will just be coming and sending the money.
Yeah, this send. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, and look at this. Look, we have a fella in here named let's call him Gordon Drygen Joseph. And yeah, he says, because her daughter is Trinbagonian, in many prayer warriors praying special prayer for her daughter, right? So that's what it is. But just before we go back, Carol, and I don't want to dominate the thing, tell us a little bit about the book, because I think the book might have, something to do with the the things that we're trying to accomplish here with this 1,000 hampers.
Well, the book, this book here, I don't know if you could see it.
Have you seen it? Seen it?
I think this book, I know this book is well needed. When I researched and saw that 850,000 violent acts were reported in 1 year by violence act by teens, by young people in the schools. I was very motivated to do this Let's Talk About It book. Peaceful resolutions. The idea behind it is, I did like 3 or 4 scenarios, which I purposely had really bad endings, and I have there are questions that the people will how can you finish this the ending of this story with a peaceful resolution. So because children, young people, they're not thinking, they're just getting angry, and they're not thinking. So there are so many things and questions in this book. After you read the story about, it's giving them it's having them thinking, because and then in the back we have affirmations. I am my brother's keeper. If I am choosing, it's what I'm losing. So, and then we give them a completion certificate. But it's very good. It's something that keeps them thinking, like, so they would not lose their lives. They will live out all their days, and they would become great citizens. And instead of just chopping and killing a mother child, youth and youth killing is really rampant nowadays. And I think every school, every child 9 to 19, well, a young adult, should get one of these book. Is a book and a workbook. So it's that you read and you think on certain things, like how could you have, we're teaching them to diffuse, teaching them to read body languages, how how to respond when someone is saying certain things, how to make sure you end this in a peaceful resolution. So this is the book. It's not really about domestic violence, but if you know that children behave in certain ways because of domestic violence. So this is part of, is really needed to save our young people.
So someone is asking a question: what inspired you to write this book?
Because of my I speak to young people. I will go in high schools. There's so many things I do that people really don't know. I don't put it out there. So I go in high schools and I encourage young people. And I will hear stories, and then I realized they just get so angry and they kill each other for something that they could have spoken about, have a conversation about. So I'm pushing conversation over violence. What is the motivation? What is the mission? The mission is to save our young people, so that we can have them and not have to keep burying our children. That so that's in a nutshell is my
Right.
motivation is just because of the killings, the rate of violence among youth and youth.
So before we get back to talking, just wrapping up on the 1,000 hampers, right? Look, I gotta ask you this question: do you have like a TikTok page and an Instagram page? And
Yeah, I do.
okay, and are these things on the Instagram page and the TikTok page and so on?
So they are not, and I just took down my website because we wanted to do it bigger. The thing they wanted to do with in that website, he said he wanted to use a bigger, GoDaddy wasn't doing it because I want to put my songs. I have a lot of songs I did, motivational songs. So but you can go to Instagram, you'll see that. Let's talk about it. The official Carol Mirage.
Yeah, because
The official
because
Carol Mirage on Facebook, Carol Mirage,
okay.
and I
So
have some stuff on TikTok. You could check me out there too.
so let me bring back in where did I gotta add her. Let me bring back in Kizzy. Kizzy, is there anything you would like to add with respect to the hamper drive?
Yes, I would like to add a big thank you to Miss Carol Mirage. I would like to thank Mr. Selwyn Melvin, and I would also like to thank you, Mr. Mr.
Libor.
Boris. I want to thank you for for inviting us here. We could not have done this without God, and we could not have done this without the team. And I thank the both teams, Mr. Selwyn Melvin and Miss Carol Mirage, for holding Caribbean Women Support Group hands, right, at this time to make this initiative a great success for families who we have identified, who reach out to us and identify. So we want to thank the public. We want to thank each and every listeners here today that you may not be able to come and to directly give a hamper, but your kindness, your seed that you are going to sow today to this family, to people in need, I know that God is going to multiply that back to you. I know a cheerful giver, right? So once you give in secret, your reward will be openly. And what you're doing right now is something good. And you will see the end results of this. You will see it because we will have it on Caribbean Women Support Group platform. We will also have it on Miss Carol platform and Mr. Selwyn Melvin platform. So all the viewers can see how this thing turned out, for the public to see where the contribution went, because the need, people need you. We need each other. We need each other. And this is the way to show it this season here. This is the season for giving. This is the season for showing gratitude. Every day is the season for that. But this is the season for this because we acknowledge what we see. And I want to thank you all for this opportunity and
So
for joining me to this time.
Kizzy, just to interject a bit, there's a chance for you to say a bit. We have the drive going on, and what are the areas we're approaching? What are you approaching businesses and stores or a supermarket chain or whatever? What are the things that we are planning as we have things to be done for the people who are going to make contributions in Trinidad and Tobago, first and foremost, for this kind of drive?
Yes, so what we asking people to do is to donate. You can go at any Massy stores, right? And you can purchase those food cards. They have these food cards. So our target goal is really $500 for a food card. $500 for a food card for families in need, and in US, $74. Your contribution will go a long way. And Miss Carol have the US information for people to connect, to reach out in PayPal and other areas like that, through her organization. And at any Republic Bank Caribbean Women Support Group, for those who want to donate cash, and for those who want to drop off stuff, they can meet us at Frederick Court, Frederick Street, and the numbers to call for Frederick Court, Frederick Street, you can get the numbers, which is 288 2822.
Say that again, 288
2822.
2822.
So you can
2822.
You can call those numbers and WhatsApp the number. The WhatsApp is 718.
Hold on, 1 minute. Let me get it. 718
5171
718
5171.
No, 5171.
Yes, for
that's
those
the WhatsApp number.
Yes, WhatsApp number and the regular number to call for dropping off items at Frederick Court, Frederick Street, Monday to Friday, from 10 to 3 p.m., 10 to 3 p.m., and at any Republic Bank from the comfort of your home in Trinidad, you can donate to account number 150-811-306601, Caribbean Women Support Group. That is the name of the organization. Caribbean Women Support Group at any Republic Bank, 150-811-306601. 6601, and you all will see where your donations, how many people be creating a happy faces with this support, because it will have a lot of smiling faces. This is not our first time, and I thank God for that. We are blessed to be a blessing, and we must not be ashamed to give, because in our giving, we will receive, right? In our giving, we will receive. So let's do good for someone in need.
The number is 288-2822, right?
Yes.
And 718-5171 is your WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
Right? And it's Caribbean Women Support Group.
Yes, Caribbean Women's Support Group.
Okay.
We are collaborating with two giants, Soca Warriors, the brand, and Miss Carol Mirage. 7
Let me just bring Carol in here for a little bit just before we go. Let me bring back Carol.
God bless you.
Carol, let me see. Okay, let me do this. There's Carol right here. Okay, Carol. So, Carol, you have information here in the U.S. that people in the U.S. can donate. You want to give out that information?
Of course. Cash App, $ Carol Mirage.
Okay, Cash App, $ Carol Mirage.
Zelle.
Cash.
You got that?
Hold up, Cash App, $
Carol Mirage.
CAROL
MARAJ.
MARAJ. Right. Cash App, $ Carl Mirage. Okay.
And
Zelle.
Heaven Sent by Carol at
Zelle.
gmail.com.
Heaven
SCENT.
Yes.
By Carol.
By
At
Carol.
gmail.com.
Oh, that's one word together, right?
Yeah, Heaven Sent by Carol.
By Carol. At gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Cash App, $ Carol Mirage. Zelle, Heaven Sent, SCENT by Carol at gmail.com.
Absolutely.
Okay, so there we have it.
So them women kick me out, right? I can't say anything. But what
No,
I would
you have to say, Selwyn.
Carol, I appreciate you. Kizzy, I appreciate you very much. And what we're going to do here is that, apart from that, you have for Soca Warriors and those who want to, we have for Citizens Bank. And it's under Nasama Enterprises, NASAMA Enterprises.
Mm-hmm.
And the account, you could put it at First Citizens at 1371.
Wait, just a minute.
Yeah.
I'm putting it in the chat at the same time. The Summer Enterprises. What's the account number?
137 1958
137-1958. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Where's that account? At First Citizen?
First Citizens, yeah. Nasama Enterprises Limited.
Okay.
Nasama Enterprises.
Yeah, Nasama Enterprises. Yeah, so folks, there we have it. So everything is in the chat, folks. Everything is in chat. If you want to make any donation, we already had the financial guru, WZYE financial guru. Yeah, make a $60 donation. WZYE financial guru. You want to thank you so much. And I'm sure there is many other people who are listening. To know that this is a splendiferous drive for the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and you have some significant people behind it: Selwyn Melville, Kizzy Montague, and Heaven Sent. Also, Carol Mirage. I'll go Carol first. Carol Mirage, better known as Heaven Sent.
No, that's not the case. I do not go by Heaven Sent. I don't know how that popped up. That was an error. I go by Carol Mirage.
All right. Carol Mirage, who is no longer Heaven Sent.
I am Heaven Sent as an SENT.
What she's saying that what she's saying that her she has a fragrance that is radiant, and that is a scent from heaven.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
God send her.
Amen.
Yeah,
One thing I want to say before we go is that coming to the end of this, at the end of this, what we're trying to do is that on the 22nd of this month, should everything fall in place, at the Point Comana Community Center, we are hoping to host Crazy, and he's already consent to really come and share his attitude for Christmas, his love for Christmas. He's one of the foremost parang men in Trinidad and Tobago. And he wants to come and entertain the people with some of his parang music, and to ensure that he can share the goodness of Christmas with his people. And we always been working together, myself and Crazy. So he sees it as paramount for him to participate in this venture. So he's telling Kizzy, don't be busy and don't be fizzy. I hear to make sure everything is all right, and that Crazy is going to be there. We have some other surprises that may come into the package, but basically, I can say up front that once we're happening, Crazy is going to be there with us at Point Cubana for that, to bring the curtain down on what we are trying to do. And what has been happening for him is that he sees it as a tremendous effort to make for his people, and for Christmas to share that goodness with them.
So as we close, any closing words from you, Carol?
I will come back once the website is up. I would love to come back and share where people can get the book for their children to ensure safety in the future. I would love to come back on once everything is settled.
Carol, once everything is settled, send my good friend Selwyn Melville a message, and all he had to say is Carol.
I love it.
I'm not heaven sent.
Once you say Carol, you're good to go. Kizzy, any closing words before you go?
Yes, I would like to thank each and every one again in advance. I would like to say, may God continue to richly bless your hands as you sow into this, powerful initiative where we giving back to people right here and people back home, and families that you may not, you may know and you may not know, but you know for sure that someone in this season will be singing, thank God for destiny helpers like yourself.
Amen.
God bless you all.
Amen.
And as you give, as you sow, you will reap what you sow. You will reap the harvest. So let's do this, and everything will be a blessing. I thank you for having us on the show. I thank you for having, and I thank you all, the giants, for holding my hands. Thank you. God bless you.
Most welcome.
Because you sound like a
Let me go. I
pastor.
have another Zoom meeting.
Yeah, all right. Thank you very much. Yeah, Selwyn, close it. Thank you very much.
I'm really grateful for the opportunity once again to come to work with you, to share goodness to the people of Trinidad and Tobago and beyond. I look forward to a very successful venture for the 1,000 hamper drive. We're getting some good news today that some of the bigger stores, like even Price Smart, and they are talking to us, and they're going to get back to us on what they can probably do for this drive. So there are many people who are calling and sending notes. So we continue to hope that this thing will be very, very fruitful, and that a lot of people in Trinidad and Tobago will be very satisfied, very happy that we're able to make this move, be a part of this venture, and make it worthwhile for many families in Trinidad and Tobago. Muchas gracias, hombres.
Yes, man.
I would also like to take the opportunity to thank the Syrian Women's Lebanese Association for donating hampers on Tuesday towards this initiative as well. I want to say thank you for your continuous support. The Syrian Women Lebanese Organization or Association. Thank you. And Ms. Vanessa Sabga, I want to thank you as well. God bless you all.
So yes, sir. So I just say, as we on the air with this, all that, and people are hearing about us, we say, as there's others come, more come. And more come mean more opportunities for gifts and more for gift giving. Thank you.
Yeah, and before I let you guys go, I have a quote that says, "You make a life by what you give, rather than what you receive."
Amen.
So we want to say thank you to you guys, and we see you guys sometime right here again on WZYE 95.9 FM. Take care, guys. See you.
Bye for now. Thanks
Okay,
for
bye
having
for
us.
now. All right, bye-bye.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Yeah. So, folks, there you kind of have it. I think it's a great initiative, and I always do so that type of initiative too in Chumaka Claventil, where I donate. There is 65 families in Chumaka Claventil in the plannings, and it depends. Sometimes I do toys, sometimes I do hampers. I make sure each of the 65 families in the plannings, the three plannings up in Chumaka Claventil that they were donated, a hamper. Caribbean Soul, thank you. That was a nice surprise tonight. Yeah, I think what we try to do here at WZYE 95.9 FM is to expose people, and Nicki Minaj mother, she kind of shy to say I is Nicki Minaj mother, I find so. Or do you find so?
Yeah. But
She humble.
she have face for camera.
See, Tommy, when you humble.
She humble.
Yeah, but Tommy, if you doing a drive, me, if that was my daughter, but Nicki Minaj is my daughter, and not only that, Tommy, right? I had to bring she to one or two of my interviews too. I mean, I don't think a little different.
But people doing drives like this, Professor Walsh and Uncle Tommy and listeners, we as citizens, we need to support these drives and them.
Yeah.
Because to raise 1,000 hamper, to give out is not to give out for people who have. It's to assist some of the most vulnerable. And to help some of the most vulnerable is really God sent.
Yep.
We should come out. We should come out. WZYE listeners and followers should come out and support this initiative. When you look at that book, I just didn't want to say nothing, but when you look at that book, Nicki Minaj, mother right there, she says she was inspired when she hear over 800 and something violent crime from youths in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. That inspires she to write that book. Let's be safe or something. I think that's the headline. I see. Let's be safe.
Yeah.
It's mothers do those things. Responsible people do those things. People who have a heart. People who care about human being, and especially the future of any country that it have young people in. This do those things. That touch me. And when she called the figures, I just could not talk again.
Yeah,
but the truth be told, Nicki Minaj can run this initiative all by her lonesome.
Yeah, but to me, I think
it got to help.
Yeah, I think the mother must kind of.
It's better when 5,000 people come together than one person stand up.
I fully agree. But
I think the mother want to chart her own course, and she don't want to use her daughter. But I don't think that's I don't think that's the right
thing. Time like this, you need your daughter name.
But man, if my daughter is Nicki Minaj, but again, sometimes you don't want to kind of, because sometimes you doesn't know what relationship parents have with the kids, But I have to be honest. If I doing this drive, and I want to raise 1,000 ampers, and my daughter name is Nicki Minaj, right? Nicki Minaj have to be part of the fundraising. Simple.
Every 30 seconds, Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, not. I don't just want Nicki Minaj to put up the money. That's not what I want. That's the easiest thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But I want her to help me, do an initiative like that so people can see that I am thinking about charitable and I'm not just thinking about taking my daughter money and paying for something, which is could be the easy thing to do. Because of course we know that, and we're gonna go for a break in a minute. We know that Nicki Minaj could afford that. You understand? Nicki Minaj could do half of one video on YouTube, and the amount of views she get could buy 2,000 hampers in Trinidad and still have money left over to buy more hampers.
Yeah, but I don't feel it's about that. It's about
I agree.
It's about citizens coming together to assist each other, to assist the vulnerable.
I agree.
Especially Christmas time.
Yeah.
Caring is really sharing.
Sharing is caring.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. So, folks, we're going to take that break, and when we come back, we're going to get into some politics, right? So, of course, you all know here we are WZYE. And you know what? I'm going to play a little part of the video of me being on Tobago Updates this morning. And it really was a splendiferous program. And COP and Tommy, we taken the Laventil to Wall Street Scholarship Foundation to Tobago, and we're calling it the Tobago to Wall Street Scholarship Foundation. We'll be right back. Stick and stay. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Back with you is In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. It's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And please share the live. We thank you.
So before we get to this video, right? No. But I want to play this video by, the Douglas politics, the Douglas, right? And this is so important in that, the propagandists of the PNM always trying to shift the focus. Anthony Ford, thank you very much. I will play a little bit of the program I was on this morning, and I want to say thank you to the Tobago Updates. Excellent program. Yeah. And nuts kicks in, Nikki go buy all the hampers. Right? So I want us to listen to the Douglas and listen carefully about this because they always, anytime the PNM out of power, somehow the government in power, which is always the UNC, most of the times, wants to take Trinidad and Tobago to the IMF. I don't understand that.
Propaganda.
It's like when they're in power, no, we're not going to the IMF. As soon as the UNC come into power, they want to take us to the IMF. Take a listen to this, folks. Take a listen. Yeah, boy. These people not easy, but the propaganda not going to work.
So when you come here, you must understand what we saved this country from. We saved this country from the PNM, from the former Minister of Finance, who laughed at the population as he took away the subsidies, as they implemented austerity measures and talked about we didn't go IMF. You want to know why I get upset with Senator Dan Paul? Because he knows why he didn't go to the IMF. Because of KAMLA. Because when September 2015 came, there was 12.26 billion US in the reserves. 14 months import cover. There was 6.8 billion US in the Heritage and Stabilization Fund. The Treasury was full of money. His Prime Minister and his Minister of Finance won once Said there was only 3 days to run the country. And then next thing he was in a conversations with graphs showing huge cash balances at bank. So the only reason the PNM didn't have to go to the IMF was because Kamala Prasad Bissessa, the member for Separia, when she was prime minister, and her government managed the economy so well that they allowed this failing government to exist while shattering the economy, while losing over 60,000 jobs. Yet we had inflation. For 9.5 years, we went through something called stagflation. I wasn't going to talk today, but when I heard Senator the Honorable Amory Brown talk, that sort of fantasy, that concoction without any sort of reliable information, talking about growth in the last 3 years, and now we're in recession. If you shrink an economy by 19% and then it grows by 3%, the last time I checked, you're still 16% short.
Yeah, folks, you hear? All you hear? You think it's easy? It ain't easy, It's the PNM. Yeah.
And Rowley self was show all the charts. Rowley self was show all the chart. How much money it had. Okay. Yeah. How much money it had.
Yeah. You understand? But and we have to continue to expose them, because you know why we have to continue to expose them, right? You know why? This is why.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
And Makela Pandey, why you have become a propagandist of the PNM, Makela? I'm asking Makela a question. I feel I want to go solo, Let me see if I go solo, if that thing goes so good. Here we go. Folks, I have a question for Makela Pandey. Question. Makela Pandey, are you a propagandist of the PNM? Because Makela, every time I read something about you in the Express, the Guardian, the Newsday, I wonder if they will put anything in the TNT Mirror too. They still have the TNT Mirror? TNT Mirror still around?
Well, I don't buy papers at all.
All right. I wonder, Makela, and Makela, it appears, Makela, that you have a vendetta against Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Bissessa. But Makela, we want to remind you, and this is an editorial on top of the other editorial I did, which was much longer. Makela, just in case you forgot, or you forget, or you're forgotten, or you don't remember, or you misremembered, let me remind you, in the last election, Makela, the Patriotic Back, that is the name of the party, Patriotic Back?
Yeah.
That is it? Okay. Yeah. Makela, the Patriotic Back won 0 seats. 0, Makela. Makela, I am inviting you, Makela, to the West Indies cricket team for you to be the opener. Because when you open for the West Indies, you're sure to make a duck. So we'll draft you into the team. Just like how you make a duck in the election, we know if we draft you into the West Indies team, that will be a great position for you. Makela, please, leave our most successful Prime Minister, Kamala Prasad Bissessa, alone. Please, Makela. Because in the last election, your party, the Patriotic Back, won 0 seats. And you keep on working with the Fourth Estate in order for them to be either quoting you or writing these articles. That's why I am saying, Makela, that are you a propagandist of the PNM? So let's take a little listen to this. Makela, this is for you, eh? This is for you.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country. And we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
So we are asking a question of the day. Makela, does that apply to you? Makela, inquiring minds are waiting for the answer. We are waiting patiently. So there you have it, folks. My little editorial. I know, or you could come with a little nice little editorial. We could do little editorials, man. Yeah? Yeah, because Ethiopian Tommy. But anyway, before we do that, let me do this real quick. And folks, do not shoot the messenger. Listen to the message. Right? Do not shoot the messenger. Listen to the message. Former Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith. I ask yet again for everyone to carefully read what has been stated by this individual, and it have the Venezuelan Justice Minister. For them to believe that Trinidad and Tobago is Venezuelan territory reveals both their perception and their intention. Because if someone genuinely believes that a place belongs to them, they will eventually pursue it and then attempt to take it. And if that is indeed their true intention, this comment provides us full justification for us to continue supporting the United States. And in turn, we hope that they will also support us in preventing such warmongers from pursuing their goals. This is a story by Gary Griffith. And of course, this was sent to me by our crack researcher, Caribbean Soul. Caribbean Soul, he crack. COP and Tommy, I had to be careful about using that word crack, you know.
You're the old with that. You're the old with that.
Are you implying that the reporter is on crack?
Tommy, let me change that. Our specialized. You see, all you take serious thing and make a joke. All you take serious.
But what shit? The media in Trinidad and Tobago, the fourth estate. Them doing stories like that. Them not doing the flip side of the story and saying, who the hell is Venezuela? How them kids come and say this is Trinidad, this is them land, and them could come and take that. Them working with Venezuela story. That's why we getting that over here. But them not standing up to Venezuela and saying, how you all could say something like that? And why all listening threat to Trinidad?
And COP, let me see if Makela Pandey from the Patriotic back. Let me see if Guardian opinion, Express opinion, or Newsday opinion go write an editorial on that. Let me see now.
They're not doing them thing. They want to create confusion.
Give them a chance. They might write it. They might write something. I feel they go write something.
Them would ask them Maui Salapa.
What's that?
Coco Payal and them that use. Uncle Tommy might know about that. Maui Salapa and me.
Let's take this call. PFC.
Professor Washington, COP and Uncle Tommy.
Good night.
Greetings.
Good night to you, brother.
Venezuela started the political to Bolivia, so they were back land.
Yeah, they were back then.
So all them PNM people and them who are supporting Venezuela and different, we people here are different. You know, Prime Minister with the United States of America with the radar trying to stop drug trade and drug traffic and human trafficking and all that thing and them. So they go say now, them people go say now Venezuela threatening Trinidad and Tobago and Guyana now. Let's see time go we have Venezuela with all the United States of America. Venezuela will run anytime, by.
Yeah, anytime they're just running. Yeah, yeah. But it's a good thing we have America on this side.
You see the radio. They got some with in the Caribbean, somebody.
171 million. 171 million. But yeah, I read for days, you know.
The radar fighting sand all in the swamp.
Yeah, boy.
And
Yeah.
the Caribbean swamp, they got that piece of we don't know.
Yeah.
So they were telling you, Mr. Washington, Uncle Tommy and COP. You see the PLN plan them? Them don't like this country. Them are snakes.
Correct.
Let us send them Venezuela and send a script of them Spanish on them and send them back home.
Correct is right. Yeah, man.
Yeah, to them people calling me great again. Because them eat more than me, you know. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think they say it's supposed to have a big deportation coming up with them Venezuela. Right now, the wrongs in Venezuela without who illegal over here. Yeah, you send them back home and they take them. 200 prisoners. What do you with 200 Venezuelan prisoners in prison?
200. How much money they spending on that?
29,000 a month for one.
You think it's easy? 007 Alana said, well, she did not writing that. I want to believe before the week is done, COP and Tommy, we will see an editorial by Makila Pandey, Newsday, Express, or The Guardian, writing an editorial about Venezuela threatening we, because the people from The Guardian, people from the Fourth Estate, they live here, you know. Makila Pandey lives here, right? So you need to write an editorial on that. If they can't write an editorial on that, we don't want to hear from them. We don't want to hear from them. We don't want to hear from them. Because, I mean, we already know what they're trying to do. We already know.
They're trying to bring down a working government.
Yeah.
But that's exactly what they're doing. They're trying to bring down a working government, a government that working in 8 months over there, and them just trying to make the government look like not the government, the targeting Kamala Prasad Visesa for what? For helping, for giving, for sharing, understanding,
for caring.
That what always no human, always PNM people, always PNM, the only human being, no means just a human being. The only 2-foot walking creatures is PNM people thinking like that in Trinidad. It died not even is human being even thinking like that. PNM people think like that.
You know, COP and Tommy, I don't know if you guys addressed this on Tuesday, right? And I don't know if we addressed this on Monday, but did you all address that nobody showed up? Well, 9 or 10 people showed up to the Rowley press conference, and I posted in the audience saying, "Where's the compensation?"
He called out the general public. This blank Carlos man call out the general public.
He called them out. Yeah, and I hear a person in the audience saying, "Where's the compensation?" So again, folks, we don't know. Go ahead, Tommy.
Obviously, they will promise something.
Well, Tommy, I don't know, and I don't want to speculate because it's good for them, PNM and them. It's good for them. It's good for them. They love to suffer. They love to be abused. These people love abuse, you know. Yeah. Abuse to them is like the son or the daughter, you know. They love abuse, you know. he called them out, and I hear the person in the audience saying, "What about the compensation?" I said, "What compensation he wasn't talking about? Eh? What about the compensation?" COP, you think they were offered something? That way you're saying? I don't know. Eh?
Well, PNM is always bribe people, bribe people, bribe people. PNM does always
Oh,
do that. Always bribe people.
oh, so they were offered
And then
something.
give them nothing after.
But
You see, yes. Go ahead,
Well,
Uncle Tommy.
the worst part of the equation is why is Rowley trying to be so relevant when it doesn't matter?
Tommy.
Relevant is the wrong word.
Yeah.
Why you being so foolish and
Tommy,
ignorant?
Yes, but COP, you know what? If Penny Beckles is allowing that to happen, what do you think will happen?
Penny fighting and the PN. I tell you, well, the PNM don't want Penny over there. They're telling she Franco man the Balizé out didn't bill for she. Right now, they're fighting to move to get Penny out of there.
So all those who voted for her now regret their vote.
They vote because they just didn't want Stuart Young.
Yeah,
they didn't want Stuart Young.
You know that. They don't want Stuart Young.
And they're still fighting. They're still fighting for Stuart Young to go in there, you know.
Yeah, still fighting.
I want Penny for Penny to show me that she's the leader at the PNM.
Mm-hmm.
Stop Stuart Young from holding press conference without you knowing.
She can't do that.
She had to stop Rowley too.
She had to stop Rowley too.
Because
listen,
she's the leader of the opposition.
Mm-hmm.
And an MP holding press conference and saying, I don't need your permission to hold press conference. Why? Because that's what they're telling she. We don't need your permission.
Mm-hmm.
Who is you? You can finance anything over here. That is what they're telling she. She can't finance nothing, she can't do nothing. You only playing opposition leader now. And we will get rid of you soon.
Well, Tommy, take the call.
You see the minority leader in Tobago too keeping a public meeting and 4 or 5 people standing up. 3 of them take out the jersey and throw it around his face and walk out over and say, now we're going with the anchor jersey. And go and take up the blue jersey.
Wait, Tommy, take the call, Tommy.
My phone is acting up.
Oh, okay. Let me take a listen to Joshua here. Joshua is my friend now. But...
Yeah, he does do some nice content.
Tobago don't want to see you.
Blessed morning. Yeah, what now? The former Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley, you call a conference or whatever you want to call it, conversations with Tobagonians. The place where you're born and grew up. The place where you messed up. You come across in Trinidad, you mess it up also. And you go on with your bold-faced self after you rape the economy, destroy the treasury, destroy all the education system, destroy everything. You think about it, he destroyed it. Crime, unemployment, you name it, he is the main factor. The Raging Bull. But you go on in Tobago to have a conversation with the Tobagonians. You have about 50 chairs. 50 chairs. And only 9 persons turn up. Really, Rowley? Nobody don't want to see you. Nobody don't want to hear you, including me. You messed up everything. You messed up PNM and all. Your own people don't even want to see you or hear you anymore. The bad talking you behind your back. But you go on Tobago to have conversations with them. They don't want to see you. They don't want to hear you. People, let us continue to support our beloved Prime Minister, Kamala Pasabi-Sessa, who is undoing all the crap that Rowley and the PNM did for the last decade. People that love all you, have a blessed and wonderful day.
Think it easy. Well, I think it easy.
He talked the truth.
He talked the
Rowley
truth.
them rape we economy with the hands, the fingers, And today the family and friends successful. Yeah. You don't rape the our economy with a batter. When you use your hands, you show your teeth the money.
Oh God. You think they easy? They ain't easy, you know.
Today all the
They're not
friends and
easy.
family living a luxury life. All of them living a luxury life. This Christmas time over here, you watching all them UNC MPs and them giving out 600,000-700,000 hampers. Toys for all them children and them. You see Faris Alwari giving anything? You see Stuart Young giving them children and them in the area anything?
You see the PSA, Felicia Thomas, the fight, which she will cut on them for the 10%. I see the RHO will cut on them. Everybody had the right to come out and do what I have to do, but I think some of them are 74%. The work through the COVID. You remember the Crapo man? Who guys who was doing the Crapo dance with the man, okay, my pants again, Sarah Dialton. You remember we did it? You were cutting them, but they work through all the COVID, you give them a pan and a biscuit. So all of them union leaders bullshit. Why don't they come together and make one decision when they pay them and that lobby for the 10%? So them run and take the 4%, and now they're fighting off for the 10%. So they have no order there. So them union leaders are just taking them interest and already taking the workers' interest. So all of them union leaders are them. Like I said, George and all of them. The man will try to report on me. Them will bring down PNM. Because them will stand up and fight with Fisher Thomas and deny that 4%, like all the police, the army, and the rest of them will take the 4%. They must have come together and sign up for 10%, and everybody will be getting a proper back pay for the Christmas. But they will wait now to start watching to be dealing with Scott Thomas and the crew. So I love to understand. Bless.
Tommy, I send you a voice.
We're talking about commercial activities.
Tommy, I send you a voice note. Can you play that?
Of course.
Huh?
Job, Dean.
You sent a voice note, you said?
Yeah, to the yeah. You didn't get it?
I'm not seeing it.
Hold on now. 1 minute. Cause let me see this. Yeah, the WZYE mobile phone.
Probably take a little while.
No, I sent it since 6:56.
6:56.
Yeah. I could forward it again.
You forward it again.
Let me see, WZYE mobile phone. I just forwarded it again. Any luck? Let me try again.
Okay, I see it.
Okay, yeah. Can you play that one?
First I was shit. Good evening, Uncle Tommy. Good evening, Snoopy. Good evening. This is Daddy Maxwell. Snoopy, I think you might be making a mistake. I think the Killer Pandy was in the parliament already. If not, when another father was on his predecessor, first tomb, along with your uncle. And the predecessor didn't pick up the second time to run. But I think, somebody could correct me, but I think he was in parliament already. Either when his father was there, and when his predecessor was in the first tomb, along with your uncle, which is Mr. Bandy brother. Maybe I'm wrong, but somebody could correct me. All right, guys.
Basil Pandey would have never make a mistake like that. Basil Pandey would have never put an irresponsible person in parliament.
Good evening, COP. Good evening. This is Daddy Max Mules. COP, I think they might be making a mistake. I think Mekila Pandey.
That is the same voice, not Uncle Tommy.
Yeah, that's the same one he sent twice.
Yeah, I sent it twice because
I am making no mistake. I am making no mistake. Basil Pandey would have never be irresponsible to put a amateur and an irresponsible young girl, or Lois's daughter, in parliament. Basil Pandey would not do that. She never was in parliament. She said that she went in parliament and sit down in the back bench. Professor Walsh, you know the name of the seat I have in the back over there. Yeah.
Oh, good.
It have a word for it. It have a name. It's called the seat on them.
The backbenchers?
No, it have a next name. You the professor, you know all them big words on them. You know all them. Big words on them. Uncle Tommy. But she was never in parliament.
But all right. So before we go to a little bit of that interview today, Julie Ali says she was there because of her father and she had a crush on Gigi. You feel people calling you out.
Julie Ali like Baccarat.
You feel calling you out, boy. Or they're calling out COP. COP, we speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Nothing else but the truth.
And people calling you out, boy. They say COP, boy. You
and they put no water in my mouth to say nothing.
Yeah, COP them putting you in the backbench now. Eh?
The only rules I sticking with is YouTube rules and the UNC rules.
What rules is that, COP?
Well, you can't say this and you can't be rude and disrespectful and YouTube and running the flag here. I discipline. I go in with them laws. I go in with the UNC discipline. Anything with the PNM and thing, they gain pepper from me.
COP, Gopal Sukram said she was MP of Cuba. Wait, hold up. Eh? She was MP for Overpooch West.
She was MP for Overpooch West?
Yeah.
When?
I just
die for the last general election. Go away. She lost. She didn't win that seat by.
Hey, let me see. All right, let me do this. Was
Julie John win that seat?
McKilla, Pandey.
Who gonna notice Julie John?
And MP.
Not even Basdeo Pandey wanted McKilla to be in politics.
Yeah. She father didn't think she have it.
Otherwise, the father would have make she
COP.
Have she in the party.
COP. Here it is. Yes. McKilla, most commonly spelled Mickela Pandey, was a member in Parliament in Trinidad and Tobago. She represented Overpooch West constituency in the House of Representatives from 2007 to 2010.
I don't know that. I know she father. I never researched she writes. I know interest in research, you know.
Yeah. COP.
She history.
Uranus McFarlane says McKilla represented Overpooch West from 2007 to 2010. All you don't feel bad, eh? Gopal Sukram said that. Don't feel bad. That information just didn't reach COP yet.
Mm-hmm.
Things do happen.
Yeah, them and the owner that. I still say no. She was never no MP. She was what she did in Parliament. Wherever she ever win a seat.
Nah,
And Pandey keep she there?
No, she was the MP in 2007, 2010. So Judy Ali says COP, I want to say that Pandey was very vindictive because Kamala won over him. He couldn't take that.
Yeah.
So, folks, I want you all to listen to this a little snippet here, this interview this morning on Tobago updates. Nice people, nice people.
Good morning and welcome back to Good Morning Tobago right here on Tobago Updates. Guys, this morning we jump straight into our next conversations and we're chatting with Professor Anselm LeBourne. Good morning, Professor, and welcome.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Excellent. Now, it's a pleasure to have you here this morning. This morning we're talking about from Tobago to Wall Street. Give us a little backstory for those persons who don't know you. On your background and how you have moved from Tobago to Wall Street.
Well, let me first say good morning to you and to all the people there. It's a pleasure to be here this morning. You know, and to me, I like to my father is a Tobago. I actually didn't grow up in Tobago. But my father is from Roxburgh, Tobago. Of course, his name is Samuel LeBourne. My name is Anselm LeBourne. You know, still carry my father's last name. And the idea that I wanted to do it, I wanted to start with the Laventil to Wall Street, you know, scholarship foundation, right? But somehow that didn't work out. And I think all they said was politically correct there. Yo, did you all know? Do you all know I was politically correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was. Yeah, I politically correct. You know what I mean? And yeah, I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go down into the weeds now. Tobago will benefit drastically from a Tobago to Wall Street Foundation, Tobago to Wall Street Scholarship Foundation. And here, what this is all about. This is all about getting athletes. It doesn't matter whether you are a ball player, whether you're whether you do track and field, you know, whether you do swimming, in order to provide athletic scholarships to many of those kids in Tobago. And I can use one example just recently of a young lady by the name of Natalia Eastman. You know, I helped her get an athletic scholarship to Morgan State University, a fully paid athletic scholarship, you know, for her to go out there and do some things like what I did, because I attended Seton University on a track and field scholarship from 1978 to 1982. And it was due to that track and field scholarship that allowed me to go on to work, you know, 23 years at Wall Street, and then, you know, took a retirement. And for the past 13 years, I've been working at Seton University as a professor teaching subjects of global business, organizational behavior, and principles of business management. You know, it's interesting as COP and Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
So PNM Fox went on the YouTube channel and comment. He ain't no professor, right? COP and Tommy. Why would I always talking about the utilitarian approach, there are consequences of your action, to go on a TV station and say I'm a professor at Seton University? That could be so easily fact-checked.
Absolutely.
Yeah? So easy. He's saying, like PNM Fox. I remember we saw PNM Fox here when we kick him out.
Yeah.
We kick him out.
He still don't like that.
We kick him out. Yeah. He think he was big and bad, and he come and he disrespect we kick him to the curb. Go by the Koki High Station. Go and listen to them.
And you watch yourself, Gordon Joseph. You watch yourself,
you Gordon Joseph. All I'm telling you, Gordon Joseph, be careful, Be careful, because COP is one of the hosts here. So just be careful. And let me continue to take a quick listen. Now, just a few moments. So I think this opportunity will be a great opportunity, for athletes in Trinidad, to inspire for a better tomorrow, through an athletic scholarship. And it's important to note that it's not just about athletics, it's also about academics. So I say it's the double A, it's academics and athletics. You have to marry the two, in order to be what you want to be in your future. And we can have many, many more like me, coming out of Tobago in the future, and who have already came out of Tobago and can do even better in the future.
Right. And tell us why the idea of Wall Street, why to Wall Street, as you were talking about, athletic scholarships and academics, why Wall Street?
Well, many people will know that Wall Street is the financial district of the world. And if you can marry the two, then all of a sudden you can allow these people to say, I can inspire to bigger and better things. And the reason why I think it's important for you to say Tobago to Wall Street, because I read the book, The Magic of Thinking Big by Dr. David Schwartz. I also read the book Mindset by Dr. Carol Dweck, and it talks about whether you have a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. And I also read the book The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. And if we can marry these three books, with what we are trying to do with respect to the Tobago to Wall Street, it will inspire these people, for a better tomorrow.
Understood. But it's not particularly that you're encouraging young persons to get into finance and investment banking or anything like that. It's just a concept of getting to the highest place that you think that they can achieve, the highest level of financial success.
Well, I think that's part of it too. When I say academics and athletics, it's not just about athletics, because I worked 23 years on Wall Street. So if they inspire to continue with the athletic activities, but to get a job in the financial district, that's fine as well. Because I'm still competing, at the ripe young age of 66 years of age. So it's nothing is impossible. Because when I think about, some people say things are impossible. Impossible also spells I am possible. So the possibilities are endless, and we are trying to create opportunities for these people by using Wall Street, as a kind of an acronym, for them to inspire to bigger and better things. And by the way, I have already collected in my garage, I think about 30 to 40 new and gently used running sneakers. And this is the way that we're going to start the Tobago to Wall Street, Scholarship Foundation. We're going to start it with donating, these items, to Tobago.
Excellent. And so tell us about some of the work that the foundation has already started doing, and what are some of the goals that you hope to achieve within the new year 2026 as you engage in different activities such as that charity drive?
Well, the main goal here is to provide Tobago athletes, with athletic scholarships. That's the big goal here. And, it's not just being able to run, being able to shoot a basketball or being able to swim. It is also academics that goes with it. So it is the double A, is academics and athletics. And the main goal here is to provide Tobagonians with opportunity for them to get an athletic scholarship. That is the big goal, So folks, there you have it. Just a little bit about that interview today on Tobago Updates. And seriously, I have to be honest with you guys, and I'm going to be very honest. It really hurt my heart that the Lamantel to Wall Street Scholarship Foundation was rejected outright by the People's National Movement. And let me say this, I am not saying this cannot be revived under the current government, right? But this is just to show you how the PNM does not care about young Black youths in these urban communities. They do not care. They don't care. They just don't care. You see, because when this initiative came into being, and you know the sad thing is, COP and Tommy, I didn't go to Penny Week Beckles. I didn't go to Amy Lollipop Brown. I didn't go to Marvelous Marva. I didn't go to Simon the Nosebreaker. I didn't go to none of them. I didn't go to Small Pin Young. Yeah. I didn't go to Faris a la Rental. I went to none of them. I went straight to the top. Straight to the top. And that fella who considered himself to be the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago, didn't want no parts of that. Zero. Let me take this call. KFC, welcome. KFC, welcome.
Yeah, and look up Mr. Washington, Uncle Tommy and CLP tonight. Mr. Washington, you know, Lavender to Washington program again is Tobago. Is Tobago looking to go now? Because the last 9 years.
I'm going by my father. I'm going by my
the
father.
last 9 years, they declared the birth for Lavender, with Trump Sealand.
Yeah.
When was the grabbing the opportunities where the idea for the youth in the East West corridor?
Yeah.
You wasn't begging for the billion for you. You was begging for the billion for you to them wrong in the East West corridor and check to bring them on their property and give them a scholarship. Well, like be somebody like 66 years still.
Correct. Yeah.
On the tracks, on the tracks. But Tobago go grab it,
Tobago go grab it. They go grab it.
Tobago citizens, but Brighton and Trinidad citizens, that does only be paying them to be in Trinidad until they're dead,
Yeah, correct is right.
There's no upliftment. Paying them don't care about the black, poor, and underpopulation in the East West corridor when they're out of office, watch it. That be real.
During election. During election.
During the election, there's so much they care and how much they love for people. Instead of marching all by the Red House and all kind of things, they put your happy and tip.
Yep.
But Mr. Washington, the molest tip and you're happy. I hear the Honorable Prime Minister opening something coming soon. Early next year.
Say that again?
Pay more than I said, remember the Honorable Prime Minister will the molest tip and you're happy.
Oh yeah. You send me that. I go read it out. I go read it out.
Yeah, we had to read it out.
Yeah, I go read it out.
And they pay more than zero happy and tip.
Correct is right. Correct is right.
$69,
Nah, no $69.
So a family
Government plan on launching new.
They can pay their rent and they can live again.
Yep.
Bless.
Thank you, man.
Washington,
Yeah. Yeah, so sorry, Tobago to Wall Street. Sorry, lose that one, boy. Tobago to Wall Street, COP. COP, imagine that. Tobago to Wall Street, boy. Imagine that, boy.
It was a sad thing that the PNM didn't share your view to create that opportunity for the Lavantil Foundation, what you wanted. And they break down the building. Today we can see it flatter.
Flat.
I give it 10 out of 10. I give it 10 out of 10. I'm full 100 supporter. Where you go on Tobago and assassin for these athletes, these educated athletes and them to get an opportunity to get a scholarship to reach success in life, because that is what you come from. We will acknowledge that the past government, wicked government, didn't give you that support. I want to say this. I expect the Ministry of Education to give you that support. Kamala Prasad Bisesa, Honorable Prime Minister. I expect the Sporting Ministry to give you that support. Because those ideas and those vision you have to assist athletes to reach the full potential in success. Very few leaders like that we have in Trinidad and Tobago, and really care in that way for the athletes and them It have many sporting clubs in Trinidad and Tobago over here. The assistant sports, but they do make sure that they get scholarship and things. So that is why I giving you full 100 for that. And I asking the Ministry of Education to get involved. This is why we vote for progress and for opportunity. I asking the Minister of Sports and the Ministry of Sports to get involved in this and make sure this program prevail. Because it wouldn't be one in Tobago. There might be dozens. I am also asking the Office of the Prime Minister to ensure these agenda prevail. That is why we vote. We vote for opportunity and for the vulnerable to get opportunity. And we would like to see the athletes get that support and reach a full potential with the Wall Street Foundation. I am fair by asking for these ministries and them to get involved. Uncle Tommy?
Yes. You know, they think that they're doing something to our professor when they reject his plan, but they're hurting young, promising, bright citizens of their constituencies.
Opportunities to go forward. They're denying that. They're denying people who look like them. You know, a big brother supposed to take care of his little brother and make sure the big brother hold the little brother hand and cross him over the bamboo bridge and make sure he fall in the water. These PNM people, them not holding the little brother hand. They're making them fall in the water. But I am saying, Professor Walshit, I give you 10 out of 10. For your ambition in assisting the vulnerable to reach the pinnacles in life, I give you 10 out of 10. Right now, I might not have the words, the vocabulary like you to express myself. But when I listen to those things, it touched me because every vulnerable person need an opportunity. And the not so really vulnerable, the educated, because you must go to higher education to have education and higher skills in running and do have opportunity to reach your full potential. That is the sad part about it. That is which part you come in. Because they have the talent, they have the education, but have nobody else to give them the opportunity to get a scholarship. That is which part you come in. And that is which part we have to give your agenda 10 out of 10 and ask the authorities and them to get involved. This is how it will reach further. This is how it will happen.
So I want you guys to put your closing comments, your closing quotes, and send your closing voice note. And COP and Tommy, in addition to that, right? One of the significant initiative is that to bring college coaches to Tobago, I'm saying Tobago, bring college coaches to Tobago so they can have clinic, like 7 to 10 day clinic, right? With the schools, talk to the principals, talk to the coaches, give them coaching lessons. So things could improve because the athletic coaches of Trinidad and Tobago, need to improve in the things that they're doing. And that's part of the initiative too, to have camps, 7-day, 10-day camp, for the kids in Tobago, to give them the right type of instructions as far as running is concerned, some of the activities, some of the drills that these coaches could have these kids doing. There's just so many little things that was also part of the Laventil to Wall Street Scholarship Foundation. You know that that I ain't gonna lie, that had an effect on me because it included Laventil, and the PNM is supported by predominantly black voters. They are predominantly supported by black voters, and the statistics are there. And they didn't want this for poor black disadvantaged people. So how could you like the own people that support you? But anyway, that's something for another day. But I was happy to see that, you know, the Tobago people are interested. And of course, you know, whenever I meet with the Prime Minister, it's something I'm going to bring up with her as far as, you know, an initiative for this is for Trinidad and Tobago. You understand? It should have been previously for Trinidad and Tobago.
I
But
remember Mr. Washit, Uncle Tom, I know there's a long time, man.
yeah, man.
Mr. Washit,
Mm.
the East-West corridor, like Brigham Stillats, it's controlled by the Porterspill Corporation, right?
Correct.
Look at everything in the back here. I see the whole Chocolate Corporation come out and cleaning the road, cleaning all the parks and we can play the cricket and all them kind of thing. I go down in town, Duncan Street, Nelson Street, the whole Porterspill in our state. You know what the Porterspill Corporation doing on Christmas time? Wrecking people vehicle.
Gotta make money too. No? Gotta make money too. Gotta survive.
Yeah, but for the last 9 years, Mr. Walsh, the place was in our state. When the Honorable Prime Minister they cancel the parade and thing, and was keeping fireworks in all the Internapuna Corporation. And Porterspill Corporation don't keep fireworks. So why did they bring all the corporation and they clean the strong base supporters and them go give them all them clean up until the program and them start back early next year. Mr. Watch the rest. I got to go down to your father and open your watch the program.
I go on home, bless. I go on home.
You know, I want to say this before the program finish at Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. We have a problem here in Trinidad, and I will say it frankly, this is my view. Since Keith Rowley went to Ghana and come back, we started to experience a lot of snail in Trinidad here. And nighttime, when you drive the road, you drive through the community in all them drains and on people wall, fencing and thing. It's not really seen how much snail on them. I want to ask the Ministry of Agriculture and the government to pay attention to that, because that overbearing now, we must do something about those snails and them that plague in this country. And it's for the past 7-8 years, we do nothing about it. You can imagine what will happen next 5 years and next 2-3 years when we do nothing about that. I believe it should have workers working, because that's when it come out. That's when it come out. It should have workers with full PP gears moving these things out from communities and them, because that's when everything coming out. Government put people in full PP gears and headlight and take up all those snails and them. We need to do something about that. It will take over the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, courtesy Keith Rowley and the PNM. Do something about that.
Yeah, I think you know, once the people say things about it and highlight it, something will be done. You know, because I think one thing we can say, COP, is that this government is very proactive in their thinking. Look at look at this here. Before we go, let me play this for you all. Let me play this for you all. Because the PNM propaganda, this is at work, eh? Listen to this.
We are talking about commercial activities. When the former government talked about taxation, they were talking about residential properties,
Right.
which were not generating an income. We are talking about taxing on income generation, which is where taxation is supposed to be, not on private persons' assets.
Right, and this is where the landlord tax, and I was clear on this yesterday. I said I'm not going to waste time having to explain that it is not a property tax, because the property tax was based on an income that does not exist. The landlord tax is based on an income that you collect as a landlord. You deposit in the bank. It is a source of income. So it is real money that you are collecting. It is a real income that has never been taxed before.
You see, and the PNM now, with their propagandist machine, trying to tell people it is a property tax. They're not easy, but you have to have a machinery that's going to show people the right thing. You understand? So, for example, you see that interview there with Breaking Dawn, right? That interview should be shown on all these different programs for people to understand. Now, the PNM people wouldn't understand, right? Because they want that propaganda to be out there, you know? But we have to start sharing that information with the public, sharing it on social media as well. Share it on social media, because these are the facts. This is not fiction. These are the facts. So we're going to take a break, folks. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, COP, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to wrap up. Don't forget, folks, put your closing comments in the chat, send your closing voice notes, and send your closing quotes. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509. As the professor said, share it live. Please, thank you.
And tell a friend to subscribe. Press the notification button, and the plus is the plus one. Press it. Touch it. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Be part of WZYE.
Correct.
That's
as well.
so important to me.
I want to read something here from, I don't know if this is someone new, but at Hasrali. I honestly think they need a group of volunteers on constant rotation where people can coach the kids, but it can't be short term. It can be parents or teachers need interaction. Thank you very much, Ad Hasrali. I think Hasrali may be new here. I think that's your closing comment, right, COP?
Yeah.
Let me send that to Tommy, because I don't think I'll be able to play it here. Let me see if Tommy can play it on his phone.
Yeah, I got one from you already right now to play.
Right, and I'll send you our next one to play. So let's do this. My closing comment is very simple. Your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Right? Don't let anyone decide whether you're going to be a success or a failure, you can decide that on your own. Okay. Go ahead, COP.
You said my closing comment to Uncle
Yeah.
Tommy.
All right, Uncle
I
Tommy.
hear you saying that 29 years. I hear you saying that, Professor Washi.
You know, that's true, though. I've been saying that for years.
29 years.
You know, that's consistency, though. 29 years. You imagine that, 29 years. I've been saying that over and over and over and over.
But after that 29 years, it's good to see us together. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to see us together.
Good night, Professor Worship, Uncle Tommy, and COP. Well, have a blessed night until Sunday in Target. Mr. Worship, we're going to get an interview with the Honorable Minister of Social Development, and Vanda Moyet. They say all the good work, what she doing. Mr. Worship, the rest are the KFC that fighter. He been through it and back. He's a Lebato. They're trying to make the Honorable Prime Minister look bad, Mr. Worship. They're getting KFC and green. A true supporter and a true activist who support the party and never wear a red jacket. Our yellow blood in there and red blood in there. But I'm more yellow. Mr. Worship. I'm going to say about top buck up. Or you're going to come, let's say really attack on them. Don't forget the brother what the polling office did. Yeah.
This thing from COP and playing.
Good night, forget that. My closing comment. Trinidad and Tobago, think positive and don't be negative. Be cool, calm, and collective. Set goals in life and work towards it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
You got it?
It wouldn't play. It's not playing.
Die nothing. We will wait until the boss man. When the boss man they are professional studio.
Ellen Hopkins says anger is a valid emotion. It's only bad when it takes control and makes you do things you don't want to do.
Who said that?
Ellen Hopkins.
Okay, good. Good.
Anyways, like I always say, you have to become the change you want to see. But if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. And that's for you, the man in the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe out there. We'll see each other on Sunday, God willing. Till then, pleasant good night and enjoy your day.
And Makila Pande, you don't do that, eh? You don't do that, eh?
Why you don't want you to do that?
So that mean love. She don't have that.
She still have a nice day, man. She have a nice day still, man.
Yeah, right. I agree. Just leave the government alone. Just leave the damn government alone.
Yeah, just leave them alone. Have a nice day and leave them alone.
Yeah.
Makila, leave them alone. You go with your patriotic back party and leave them alone.
Otherwise, you'll have a bad reaction.
Bad reaction. Yeah. Don Alexander said, blessed and safe night to Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, COP, and all viewers and fans. Season greetings. Same to you, Donna. I'm going to go into the chat here now. Let me see. Mr. Intellectual says, blessed night, everyone. Hope you have a blessed weekend until we meet on Sunday, please God. Nadira, welcome. Good night to the entire village. Nadira, how are you? Mr. Intellectual says, closing comment, persistent pays. Nadira says, very interesting program. Monica Rampi soon says, be safe, stay blessed till Sunday, God willing. Clinton Williams said, Professor Warsi, very honorable thing you are trying to give back to the young in the communities of Trinidad and Tobago. Bless up, brother. Thank you very much. Johnny C says, good night, Walls, Tommy, COP, and all those are still here. Sweet dreams to everyone. Anthony Ford with an E says, everyone stay safe and blessed. Bye. Bennett Thomas says, in closing, gentlemen, great job as usual, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and Mr. COP. Until Sunday afternoon. See you then. Okay, I read that one already. That's us rally. Monica Ramkissoon, so pro Warshik, your vision could never flourish under a wicked regime like the PNM. But something better is coming for you. Take heart, better things are in store for you. Thank you very much, Monica. I agree with that 100%. George Ramdeen said, Professor Warshik, you prove to be a nation, the nation that you are, a gem and an exemplar, through your care and love to the people of TNT. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Judy Ali said, pleasant good night to Warshik, Tommy, and COP. Great program as usual. Thank you.
Judy Ali, send it in voice note. Good night to you. Send it in voice note.
Tommy,
or call and say it.
My closing comment is that the areas like Laventel and Belmont and other areas will wake up and smell the coffee. I want to say, wake up one good day. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, we hope they wake up one good day. Julia, I say night to all. Paul DeGal says, have a good night, everyone, till we meet again on Sunday. Hazrali says, good night until we meet again. Same to you. And Daryl Superstar said, I think only people that the piano making bad is themselves. Good night, folks. We are out of here. We see you on Sunday. On Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, COP, Professor Walshit, and you from 1 to 4 p.m. Don't forget, from 1 to 4 p.m. We are out of here. We see you on Sunday. Later.
Have a good night.
Trinidad and Tobago champion. Yeah. Sunrise over love until concrete and steel. Dusty track where young dreams start to heal. Mama said, child, your feet got a story to tell. Not about dollars and cents, but where champions dwell. He trained in the rain on the hillside so steep, while others slept sound while the cities are beat. They call him Wall Street, yeah, a name full of grace, but his currency speed and he set the whole pace. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold, Johnny, 1 bronze for me. Shining Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love until sun with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Mexico City, altitude bite in the lungs. Some stumble heavy, felt like thin air stung. But Wall Street, he breathed it like Trini sunshine. Hear the starting gun crack, that moment was his time. First race, pure lightning, left rivals in smoke. Gold medal gleaming, broke the altitude yoke. Second race, pure fire, heart of a lion. Another gold shining, Trinidad's bright beacon. The crowd roared soca, from the stands to the sky. While doubters just whispered, how did he fly? Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love until sun with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Third race, legs heavy, oxygen thin, but love until spirit burn deep from within. He dug to the roots where the strong trees grow, where the steel pan rhythms make the tough hearts glow. Bronze on his chest, yeah, hard-earned and true. Proof that the fighter in him always pull through. Not just the goals, but the grit in the fight, shining like stars in a Mexican night. From the yards of the town to the world's highest stage, he wrote history's page, turning doubt to a maze. Jah guide his feet on a red Mexican clay. Carry the red, black and white every single day. No Wall Street Tower, no ticker tape sound, just the roar of his people on familiar ground. Love until raised him to struggle the song, gave him the strength to prove the world wrong. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free, bread. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love until sun with fire in his stride. Heard the whole nation stand up with pride. Stand up. Yeah, love and to breeze on his champion's face. Mexico dust on his running shoes, keeping pace. 2 goals glow on bronze gleams low. Mr. Wall Street's where the real riches grow. Not in the towers but the track and the heart. Trinidad and Tobago from the very start. One love, one life, run on. Trinidad and Tobago, champion. Trinidad and Tobago champion.